So Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. Yeah, oh my days. Real quick start, 1-0 up in what, 90 odd seconds. Yeah, pressing their back line. They folded, bang, Odegaard. Yeah, scored. And it's funny because this guy here said that Odegaard don't do anything anymore. So maybe Odegaard see that and thought, oh, accountability from the king. I'll turn up today. Yeah, and that was his best performance of the season. That was a captain's performance from him today.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah, we should have been 2-0 up. However, the geezer we got up front, oh dear, great tackle from Declan Rice. Passed it into him, well, blocked it into him, and he should have scored. He should have hit it first time. If he didn't hit it first time, he could have squared it to Odegaard or Martinelli, and he missed. And me and Matty and Ola were sitting there, as you probably were as well, going, that could come back to bite us. Yeah, down the other end, our goalkeeper, 3 absolutely unbelievable saves today. Lewis Skelly gets on the score sheet after dashing Erling Haaland on the floor. Yeah, doing his celebration. Unbelievable. The shithousery that went on in that game today, Jez. Make sure you sub to Jezza. Arsenal history and more. Link will be in the title. But Jez, when we went 1-1, Thomas Partey ball watching, Savio jinxing, great touch, cross, boom, goal. Just like that, out of nothing. Yeah, and we came out in that second half and was like, we're winning 1-0. Let's sit and counter. As soon as that went 1-1, I said this to you backstage, and I've said this on the stream and with Kenny as well. The day this guy scored a hat-trick against Liverpool in the Invincible season, it was like, nah, we're winning today. Forget what the manager says. And that's how I feel. Maybe I'm deluded saying that, but the fact that we got that goal back so quickly, I don't care if it deflected in. The fact that Thomas Partey shoots from there, we got the goal back after that killed them. Absolutely killed them. And then after that, Skelly quick, straight after that, 29 gets a goal, and then Ethan again. What a performance, Jez. Yeah, we fully deserved that. But at the same time, we've just spoke about the king saying we need a striker. We do. So let's not divert away from deadline day tomorrow. But for tonight, Jez, after all the embarrassments we've had against this lot, mate, we're enjoying that, aren't we?
Well, it was quite sublime. And I agree with your comment you made that we 1-0 up, great goal, lovely goal, very good movement, and then Erling Haaland steps up, scores that goal. And I honestly think, because when we came out that second half, we looked like we were stale, we were sitting back, and then they score. And I actually think the players went, no, we're not having this today. We're going for it. We did this up at the Etihad, and it cost us. And today we're not sitting down. We're going to kill them. And you can't deny that was a fabulous second half performance. Man City were pressing. They wanted it, and we just caught them on the break. I mean, that pass from Partey to Martinelli, right, that led to the second goal. Unbelievable, beautiful insight from him. And after that, Man City just did not know what to do. They hadn't got a clue, and we just went and punished them, which is what I expect Arsenal to do. It was like watching. I actually did sit here and think, this is like watching the old Arsenal of the early 2000s when you just put a team to bed and he went, nah, we're not having that. We're just going to kill you. We ain't going to play about with you. We're just going to absolutely take you to the cleaners. And we did. Now, I mean, I sat there after the game and I thought, who the hell do I give man of the match to? And
who is your man of the match?
I actually gave it to Lewis Skelly. I'll tell you for why. I thought he was immense. And he scored his first senior goal. And I think credit to the young man. That guy, if we don't, right, I'm going to say this right now. If we don't do any transfer business tomorrow, Arteta, sign up Waneri and sign up Lewis Skelly, 5-year contract, 3-year contract, whatever you want to do. Nail them down, because they are future big players. That Lewis Skelly, mate, I think he's immense for a young kid. I call him a kid, which is probably disrespectful.
Well, he is a kid. He's still young.
But nail him down, get him that contract because he deserves it. We absolutely took a pop. There was one part in that game, second half, we were 4-1 up, right? And Pep Guardiola was stood there and he was like, you could see he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. Now, that's not often you can turn around and look at Pep Guardiola and go, he's clueless. Because, yeah, there were some shocking players. And I loved it when Gabriel ran past, right, Haaland, and you could see him say to him, be humble.
Yeah, I see that.
He ran
That's
past
it.
him and
Do you know
went,
what? I was desperate for him to score a goal today, Jez, yeah, so he could get the ball out the back of the net and bounce it off of the back of Haaland's head like he did up at the Etihad. No, that was wasn't the Etihad. It was last season. It was the Etihad. It was the 2-2 when Haaland scored and they bounced. I was desperate for Gabriel to score. Just get the ball, boom. But I was desperate for 5. Yeah, we've seen this team absolutely take the piss out of us. Yeah, and today you're right. Yeah, they smelt blood today, and we should have. I know we had 10 men up at their ground this season. Yeah, but we need to, and their capitulation came a little bit after that. Yeah, right. But they were there for the taking at the Etihad. Today, they got humbled proper. The Blue Sharks left red faced. Yeah, and I think our players they were definitely up for it. Yeah, fair play to the manager for firing them up. Fair play to the players. Yeah, every time in the first half, we got the goal, should have had the second goal. After that, they got a little bit more into the game. But I was noticing, every time they had the ball in our half, Declan Rice and or Thomas Partey would drop in to centre half. So it was 6 at the back. Yeah, they had nowhere to go. Literally nowhere to go. And they would just pass. Yeah, they created some good chances in the end, and our keeper made some great saves. Second half, they came out, and it was almost like what we did at the Etihad. Park the bus. Yeah, we're 1-0 up, and we're trying counter. Yeah, but then as soon as they scored, like you said, we ripped that up. We ain't fucking losing or drawing today, mate. Yeah, there's a possible title on the line here. Liverpool won. We have to close the gap. And not only that, Joe. Sorry, 1 second there. Now, all of us, including the toppest of tip-top gooners, gave us no chance up at Newcastle. Now, we're all sitting there going, well, they've lost 2 home games in a row, conceded 6 goals in the process. We've just banged Man City 5. Now we're going to Newcastle on Wednesday thinking, we might overturn this. And that is how crucial slapping them was. Yeah, and the fact we had 5 different goal scorers today and probably could have scored a few more, fair play.
And respect, I will give respect where respect is due to Arteta. He made substitutions, possibly thinking about the game up at Newcastle, saying, right, I'm bringing you off. I mean, he brought in Sterling, and I was like, why? But I can see why. Because at the end of the day, he's thinking ahead. Now, I would give any manager or any person the respect they deserve. And today, Arteta, you got it right. I'm not saying you made that in the second half. I honestly don't believe he did, right? I honestly believe that was the players in their own collective said, fuck it, we're not having this today. We're not having it. We are going to take you to the cleaners. Now, if they can do that week in, week out, then we have a proper team. Because even Henri on Sky Sports was like, yeah. But again, Arteta asked the question, buying a striker, evaded it. Well, we do need that striker, let's be honest. But that's another story for another day. But you cannot take away anything from that team today. They were rock solid and hard. And that's like those 2 people you got sat behind you, Bergkamp, Henri. That's what they used to do. They would say, we ain't losing this. We're winning today. We are winning. And that's what Arsenal did today. And it was a joy to watch. And I'll tell you what, as you quite rightly said, for any neutral fan, that was one of the games of the season.
Yeah, facts.
2010, Lee, 2010 was the last time we put 3 goals past Man City at the Etihad. 15 years ago.
That was that
15,
the 6-3?
yeah,
Was that the 6-3?
I think it
Walcott.
was.
Oh, I think it might. No, it might. What year did we slap 6? We got slapped 6-3.
No, we won 3-0. No, we won 3-0.
Oh, in a victory, you mean? Sorry, yeah, in a victory. Yeah, because we lost 6. And this is the thing, Jez. Yeah, we've lost 6-3, 5-0, 4-1, 3-1, 3-0. I'm sick of losing to this lot, mate. Yeah, the fact that we slapped them today, they can hold that tonight. Yeah, whether it leads to anything or not is irrelevant right now. Yeah, that right there says, yo, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, and that puts them in the mud. Yeah, and that result, yeah, has been. I know they got lost 4-2, 2-0 up the other night against PSG. Yeah, they were struggling against Bruges. Tottenham slap them every time they play them. Yeah, but the fact that we don't, yeah, is what it is. But I said this on the watch along before we wrap. Yeah, like people talk about the big 6 teams. Man City got the worst record against the big 6 teams, but they have won 4 league titles in a row. Yeah. And this is where people don't apply pressure into a situation of a football match. All well and good beating Man City last season at home with Martinelli's deflected goal at the end. Yeah. But then when you go and play Aston Villa at the Emirates, when you have to win a title, yeah, that's a bigger game than playing Man City in game week 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever, or 5 or 3 or whatever it was. Yeah. People don't apply context in terms of the pressure. If you lose to Man City at home or draw to Man City at home in game week 3 or 4, you got time to make it up. Now you're that close to a title. You got Aston Villa at home or Southampton at home, West Ham away, previous seasons. Yeah, that's a bigger game because of the pressure involved and the titles on the line. Yeah, today's fantastic. We're not taking nothing away from that before anyone thinks we're negative, because I'm gassed. Yeah, but at the same time, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, if we're there or thereabouts, yes, it helps get to there or thereabouts. But when it comes down to the right at the death, the last 5-6 games of the running, that is a bigger game than today. However, slapping them 5-1, they're licking their wounds tonight, mate. And yeah, they can fuck off as well. Yeah, they can jog on. The amount of times they've slapped us, they can hold that tonight. Yeah, and it's only one game, cool, whatever. Yeah, but at the same time, before we wrap, we just need to play this, Jez, real quick before you shout your channel out. We need to play this, Jez. Tell him. Can we play you every week? I got 5 on it. Pep's 45 in a week. Fucking hold that, you pussies. Yeah, shout your channel out, Jez.
Yeah, it's Arsenal history or more, mate, and I'm buzzing tonight. Buzzing. We at last put them where they should be, in the grave, because let's be honest, I'm fed up with all these Man City fans come out. Yeah, you were shit for 45 years. And let's be fair, you were shit. You were nowhere. And all of a sudden you get a load of money, you come out and make you the big boys. No, today you got absolutely schooled by Arsenal. And that's how it should be. And big up to the boys today. Fair play to them. Credit to Arteta. I'm not saying it was his choice or did it in the second half, but you got absolutely arse piped today.
Pause.
Fuck off.
And on that bombshell, we're out.